strong accusations against some educators in New Haven. We begin tonight with this exclusive story, a lawsuit filed after a parent claimed that her son was bullied by his third-grade teacher.
After our story aired, more parents came forward, and today a lawsuit involving the Board of Education and the city. News 8's Erin Logan has told you about this story since the very beginning. She's live in New Haven with the latest. Erin.
And Keith, the investigation started in late 2012. This lawsuit filed today. Parents and guardians of 4 children say that their kids were bullied and the complaints were not taken seriously. Today, some very powerful statements.
She said, "Ma, I'm scared of him." She said he threw a ruler and hit my leg. He told me he'll grab my arm, he'll squeeze it.
He'll come in my room and say, "Grandma, I can't sleep." I said, "Why?" He said, "Mr. Whining."
Those are just some of the complaints from these parents and guardians as they explain why they filed this lawsuit against the City of New Haven, the Board of Education, former teacher Jonathan Weiner, and Roberto Clemente school principal Pam Franco. News 8 was there as attorney Patricia Cofrancesco gave the families a copy of the lawsuit.
We believe that the Board of Ed was on notice about Mr. Weiner's behavior patterns in the City of New Haven as well.
Thinking back, Opel Washington says Jonathan Weiner's looks were deceiving.
Not that I didn't take my child's word, I just didn't look into it enough as a parent because I thought she was exaggerating.
Then back in February, she saw this parent, Glenda Harding, on News 8 claiming her son Keaton was being bullied. That's when she says it all made sense.
But why is my child wetting herself every day? It went from wetting to vomiting. And once it got to the vomiting, that's when I really was like, something's going on.
They asked their kids to tell them everything.
He flips over my desk. He yells in my ear.
When Harding hired Cofrancesco months ago, she requested Weiner's records through the Board of Education.
Initially, they failed to respond. I had to file an FOI complaint before they responded.
When they did, she said there were too many redactions, but
there was a prior pattern of behavior on Mr. Weiner's part.
In Harding's case, the Department of Children and Families investigated claims of physical and emotional neglect. Those claims were substantiated and Weiner resigned. Parents say sadly all these examples make them not want to send their children to school. Obviously that's not an option. Their best advice, make sure not one day goes by without asking your child questions.
I am so grateful for Keaton and his mom.
Yes.
For even just believing in her son. Not that I didn't believe in my child, but just for taking more time and more notice.
Now these parents tell me that all of the kids are in counseling and they dread the start of school on Wednesday. Both the City of New Haven and the Board of Education won't comment right now. They say they will at the appropriate time because this matter is in litigation. Live in the New Haven newsroom, Erin Logan, back to you in the studio.